If a man was born without a penis, they would have sorted this years ago. Hi everyone, it is International Women's Day. I'm Meg and I'm a woman. I'm going to be making a video all about me. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, this is all going to be about me. It's all going to be about me. But don't worry, because it's interesting. I am not a conventional woman. We'll get on to that later. A little bit about me. I am 20 years old. I am from Norfolk, a small little town called Dis. It's got a big lake in the middle of it. It's called a mere. I don't know why. You'd have to ask the town mayor. I'm studying broadcast journalism at Nottingham Trent University. And that is about it, really. Yes, it is International Women's Day and I'm a woman in 2020. Whoop whoop. But I have a condition. What? A condition, you say? Yeah, I am. It's going to come quite dramatic. So when I don't know why I'm laughing. When I was younger, I used to be such a dramatic thing. So we're going to set the scene. 16-year-old me in front of my friends. Guys. I can't have kids. No, yeah, that I didn't say it like that. Well, I did say it like that. I can't have kids. No, I have a condition called MRKH, Rokitansky Hauser syndrome. It means that I was born without a womb or a vagina. The big V word. That's the scary word, isn't it? Vagina. It just is scary. I don't really know why. Nobody really knows why. I don't have a period. Best thing. I can't even express to you how great it is because I know everyone hates it and I'm glad I don't have one. Yeah, I was born without a vagina. Well, I'd say that much of a vagina, but if you can count like that much of a vagina, then I don't know who you're talking to. I found out when I was 16. It was February 2016, I think, around then. I didn't start my period. I was literally like the last person in my friendship group. There were like 3 of us who hadn't started, and it got a bit weird when I was literally the last person. So I went to the GP. So they sort of said just sort of leave it. And we were walking out of like the GP, like, oh, okay, we'll wait a bit longer. Then my GP come running out into the waiting area going, wait, we'll send you for an ultrasound. They sent me for an ultrasound and they couldn't really see my ovaries and I was like, what the fuck? I was really sort of scared. Then, you know, time passes, probably a few weeks, and I'm walking home. It's raining, I think, and I'm getting out of school. My mum calls me and she goes, Meg, do you want me to pick you up from school? And I'm like, you don't have to pick me up from school. You can. I don't really need you to pick me up from school. So that's weird because my mum's home from work. Then my dad's at home when I get home and I'm like, right, this is really, really weird. What the hell's going on? They were acting really strange and they said something like they can't see something's not there, something's not right or something. Getting referred to Norfolk and Norwich Hospital. And then Norfolk and Norwich Hospital met this lovely gynecologist, really, really lovely gynecologist. And she said it to me straight. She was like, you know, you have this thing called MRKH, you can't have, you know, children, all this sort of stuff. But she was making it sort of logical to me and she was amazing. And I was going to go for like a catch up with her again. I get there and it's a completely different woman. A woman who does not understand the condition, who does not understand any of it. And she's just like got this swab and all this sort of stuff. And I literally felt like, I was like, what am I doing here? What am I sat here doing with someone who does not understand a thing about what I'm going through? Anyway, move on. We got referred to the UCLH in London. Well, we had a sort of chat about it and a complete like diagnosis of MRKH and all that sort of stuff. It was painful. I cried a lot. And I saw like a psychologist there I'd see that psychologist quite a bit, but then all they wanted to talk about was sort of the treatment of dilation, which we'll come on to in a bit. But I didn't want to talk about that. I just wanted to talk about my feelings and how, like, my sort of mental state. But all they want to talk about is, are you ready to do the dilation? Are you ready? And I just didn't want to talk about it. And especially in that area, like in the UCLH bit when I had my appointments, we'd all be sat with all these pregnant women. And, you know, at the age of 16, being told you can't have kids, but being asked, do you want kids? Or like, are you going to adopt? Are you going to this? I don't know. I'm 16. I don't even want to have sex with people. Like, I wasn't in that mind frame yet. I wasn't really like, oh, you know, I'm so annoyed I can't have sex. Oh, no, I really wasn't. I was, you know, annoyed that people thought I was a freak. That's literally what I thought. I thought people would not be friends with me because I'm a weirdo who hasn't got their period and can't have sex, but I don't really wanted it. I didn't really want it anyway at that time. There's this sort of like international MRKH day, and I decided that I would go. It's in London. I'd go. I think it was in like July. So I was not ready to go, I don't think. Looking back, I was not ready to go because I spent the whole day crying. I went there and I met these lovely girls that I'm still in contact with, but I genuinely just didn't stop crying. I didn't want to know about adoption. I didn't want to know about anything. I just wanted to know that people were like me and it wasn't weird. Then after that, I was like, yeah, I'll start the dilation. Why bloody hell not? So it comes in a box like this, and you get these things. These things. Oh my God, I can't. So you start off with this, and yeah, it looks scary, doesn't it? They're not the most fashionable things. These are different sizes. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where am I? I gave up, sort of. I still haven't. I try and I give up. I try and I give up because it's painful and I don't like it. Yeah, you want to put every night for like half an hour, put pressure with one of these in here, because like with MRKH, it's all sort of looks fine from the outside. That's why I didn't know anything. Some people have more of a vaginal sort of cavity, if you call it a cavity, walls, and some people have less, but it's skin and it stretches. And if you use these all the time, it stretches and stays. But if you don't use it, it just goes back to normal. I haven't used it in probably like a year. It's just not, I'm still not ready to do it. I want to be, but they sort of scare me still. And I've been trying for 4 years to do it. Some people just get it over and done with. But I find I need a bit more. I need to be there. I need to be there mentally to be able to do it. They're scary, scary motherfuckers, aren't they? Sexy. But in recent years, I really have been more comfortable talking about it. When I was 16 or 17, I literally thought boys would run for the hills. Like, run. As soon as I go, I'm so sorry, but I can't have sex with you conventionally. They would literally be away. In our sex education, we didn't really get told. We got told about like male, female, that is sex. Like, just penetration is sex, which is just not true. Like, the clitoris is like amazing and people need to value that more. And all the nurses kept saying to me, penetrative sex is not everything. But in my head, that is what sex was and nothing else counts. And being 20 years old, you know, my experience with guys, and it's the, you know, the ones I've told, they're fine. You know, it's been absolutely fine. And so I don't know why I worried so much. And I think that's why I'm more confident now, because I don't give a shit what people say about me. It's hard because I did, and I still sort of do. But I think it all stems from that. I think if I thought I was normal and complete and a real woman, I could be very confident. But the fact that I thought that I a real woman, and guys would run away if I ever told them. When I was at high school, I had a lot of friends, but a lot of guy friends, and I think I pushed them away because I didn't tell them at the time. They know now and are really supportive, but at the time I felt like I couldn't tell them because they were men, which is not true because so many men are so supportive. Last year was big for me for the whole MRKH thing, because this book came out. This lovely, lovely book, Feminists Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies. It's an amazing book by Scarlett Curtis. Richard Curtis's daughter curated this book, and it was all the proceeds went to Girl Up, who I also worked with, that we'll talk about in a bit. There's a project called the Pants Project, which Tasha Bishop set up. She's an MRKH warrior. She is a woman like me, a few years older than me. I can't remember how I found out about her, maybe through YouTube or Instagram. She set up this page when it's like a non-profit organisation, when she was in hospital having her treatment done, and a nurse went up to her and said, buy the most sexiest, most confident pants you have and own it. And she set it up, and you know, she's doing so well on that platform. And I bought the book, and in it she has a chapter all about her being diagnosed with MRKH. And I really, really think that having someone like Tasha in the mainstream media, in a fucking book, talking about like the condition that we have and making it more well known is bloody amazing. Like, she's got a podcast at the moment. Like, she really is killing it. And following that, I did a lovely podcast series for a college project with Girl Up Norwich. We talked about period taboo, we talked about masculinity, and we also talked about female role models and who we were inspired by. It was amazing having such young creatives be involved. Like, we had no adults around us. They were like between 16 and 18 year olds, and like me presenting and them talking about everything that they're so informed by. And Taryn Everdeen, I can't tell you how amazing that woman is. Shout out to Taryn, because you're an amazing woman and you are exactly what International Women's Day represents. What I want to do from this, I don't want to use what I have as a hindrance and making me feel like shit, basically. I want to use my MRKH for good, and I want to inspire women. I want to make a documentary, make a film, write characters that have these issues. I want to be an advocate. I want to do everything I can to make MRKH normal, and for people to learn about things like this in school, to learn about all this stuff, because I think it's important. If a man was born without a penis, they would have sorted this years ago. I might cut that out. So, if you want more content like this, let me know. Happy International Women's Day to all the amazing women out there. But the main ones I have to probably shout out is my mum, because she has been an absolute rock throughout this whole thing. My amazing friends, so it's big shout out to Amy and Jade and Hollie, and then the amazing creatives out there as well, like Taryn, and also Amy and Jade and Hollie, and my nan, and my auntie Pat, and my auntie Helen, and all the women in my life, because you are amazing. International Women's Day. What we have learnt from this video: I'm Meg, I'm 20, I have MRKH, boys aren't bad, family are amazing, friends are amazing, women are amazing, coronavirus is bad. Yes, welcome to my channel. It's been heavy, but it's International Women's Day and it's been great, and I want to talk more about things like this. I think it's important. Let me know what you think. Bye guys. God, this is so cringy.